All right. What up, world? It's your boy, I am Dope.TV, and we are here live at Beyond the Shot with Keefer Sports. And we are here at ABC 3340 live, filming at Birmingham Race Course Casino starting lineup. And if you ever say starting lineup, you didn't give the title correct. You gotta add the Birmingham Race Course Casino, okay? And our sponsor, we gotta shout out our sponsors. Alright, but most importantly, we ain't even here to talk about them. We're here to talk about the co-host, Mr. Keefer himself. He is the editor of the Las Vegas.
Sons.
Okay, but I had to make sure I wanted to let him say it so I didn't get it wrong. Because you already know here on Beyond the Shot, it's unfiltered, unscripted, uncut. And if I mess up, we just keep rolling. So I am Dope.TV, and this is Mr. Keefer. You ready?
Let's do it.
Bet. Let's bring it to life. So first of all, I appreciate you coming in, because this is actually your first time here at the studio, right?
Yeah, first time in this studio, definitely.
Okay. How do you like did you fly in? Did you take a boat? How did you get here?
Yeah, no boats, no Greyhounds. Yeah, flew in with my family a few days ago. And yeah, I lived here for a little bit when I was young, 30 years ago now. So it's not like it's a foreign area to me or anything, but good to be back. Not really dealing well with the humidity. You can probably tell I'm already sweating for our interview. It's not because I'm worried about what you'll ask me, for the record. Other than that, it's been good.
I got you. I respect that. And the humidity is always something, especially in Birmingham and especially in Alabama. But we all SEC talk, so it's getting hot right now. The SEC is coming up. But before we even get into the SEC, I really want to talk to you about sports betting, because that's like your main focus, right? That's what your segment is about. Is that correct?
Yeah, on the starting lineup. Or excuse me, I just didn't say what you said. The Birmingham Race Course and Casino starting lineup. Yeah, we have the Vegas heaters each week, where I kind of break down whatever the biggest sports betting thing of the week is, at least in the off season. During football, it's going to be all football.
Okay. Because my personal favorite right now is the World Cup. I'm loving the World Cup. Shout out to my boy Messi, but you know what's really going on? Team USA, baby! We is winning! So, Mr. Keefer, how you feeling about Team USA?
Yeah, I know we're in rare company here, as I know no one else is like the World Cup. I'll say that's one thing that stinks about coming to Birmingham. Y'all don't have legalized sports betting yet. I'm going to say, I've told you what I've done poorly on the show. I've had a bad run on the show, but I've been crushing the World Cup financially, so it's hard to take a step back here in Alabama now. I'm loving it. It's been great. Highest scoring World Cup ever. I know part of it, there's a lot more teams, so there's been some mismatches. And I also think it's hard not to. I was a USA skeptic coming into the tournament. I talked about it on the show, saying bet against them, never bet on them. You're not getting rich yet if you bet on them, but I've been very impressed. They look great. We knew they had a lot of talent, but a lot of these guys hadn't really panned out as much as you would have hoped if they're domestic clubs overseas. But man, together they look like they have the right coach now, and man, I've been very impressed. I don't necessarily know that they're going to win their next game against Belgium, but already I think you mark this down as a success, for Team USA.
Definitely. Especially with Chris Richards, because he came from where? Birmingham, and that's where we at.
Oh, you taught me something.
Yeah, he came out of Birmingham. I think he's like the forward or something. I don't know too much about it, so if I'm wrong in any way, form, or fashion, just comment on YouTube. So that's really cool. I love the fact that you are so well informed, and I also love the fact that you all, not only the sports conversation, but you're also helping people win money. Because it's always a good time when you win some money, right? But on the side note, you're actually the son of Keefer. So what is it like working in the media world with your pops?
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I said I've never been in this studio, at least to my knowledge, but I can remember growing up, being a little kid and going to radio stations around here, or studios, and tagging along as Kip did media stuff here in the 90s. So I don't know, that was probably what planted into my head, and then this really, sports media is basically the only job I've ever had. Went to school for. I moved to Las Vegas in 2009, so yeah. It's the only thing I've ever known, and I guess it goes all the way back to here in Birmingham when I was growing up watching Kip do his shows and things.
Definitely. I definitely love the fact, and I love that father-son duo that you all have going on. It's really cool. And I get to kind of see a little bit more of it because I actually attend like the radios and the TV shows and things like that. But on another note, with you being the editor, is the editor like you like the main person, right? You like the one that say yay and nay, right? That's what editor means. You get like final say.
Well, I'm just sports, so I'm kind of in charge of all the sports. Yeah, you described it pretty much well, but I don't dip into other things. I just the news doesn't excite me. I have my opinions, viewpoints, but I don't need to be involved. I don't need to be writing about cop briefs or what's going on in Carson City or capital in Nevada. So I'm all sports. I'm the sports editor, sports columnist. So yeah, I do have the final say sports-wise, but just sports.
Okay.
Let's keep it that way.
So what is like one of the hardest moments when you got that final deadline coming up and you got a story that's about the World Cup and then you got a story that's about Brandon Soares and like his gambling situation? Which one would you pick?
I'm more one to be the guy putting down the bets and breaking it down. So I'd probably take the World Cup one. I really have a passion just about trying to get to the bottom of sports betting. I look at it as kind of like a puzzle. It's just it's such a challenge to me, and I know it's many years now, but it's still something that kind of drives me is trying to bet the best I can and give the best advice I can, I guess, on a daily basis.
Definitely, and I understand that because I do believe the day of the Las Vegas, the Knights game, I think you made a $250 bet, and I think you won like 1,000, something like that. Is that correct? Was it like 250 or something? The Magic 250, and you turned it to like 2,200 or something like that.
No, so I'll take your word for it. I did have a really good game 3, but I'm telling you, one thing I don't like about what the sports, not to get on my soapbox here, but what the sports betting industry has turned into in America is there's a lot of people that are paid to do this new sports betting content. They aren't living it. They're just like, I get paid, I'm going to make some picks, maybe I'll throw down a $5 bet. Like, I don't even remember probably exactly what one you're saying. So I'm doing this every day. I'm in the fight. I'm never going to give you advice or say something to bet that I'm not going to bet myself that I'm not that confident in. So if there's one thing that I can promise, I'm not the best sports bettor in the world by any means. Not the worst either. But I'm authentic. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I am living and dying with all of it. It's not just some throwaway job to me.
No, definitely. I understand that because I was about to take your bet. I just ain't got the app. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to do it myself. So with that being stated, Case, I also want to ask you, man, what is it like to go from being the intern to the head person that's over the Las Vegas Suns? Like, how did that kind of come about? And I know the backstory, but can you kind of tell the folks that don't know you the backstory?
Well, that is wild too, and great question. Yes, I haven't thought that far back in a long time. I did move to Las Vegas in 2009. Just had an internship and just did all I could. I mean, I've covered basically all sports by now, and just I guess did a lot of different things until we're in our current sport where Las Vegas is like the biggest growing sports market in the country. All the leagues are coming here. So yeah, it's been wild to watch all that progress, and I don't know. I just was a little bit willing to do anything, and like I said, still enjoy a lot of it. So just step by step, I guess.
Gotcha. Do you have a special tip that you would give to somebody that wanted to kind of get in the broadcasting world? What would be that one thing that they gotta know in order to make it?
Yeah, it's so tough just to whittle it down to one thing, but I mean, I guess just anything you have a passion for, just go after it and just try to learn everything, and just always be trying to take in knowledge, always be trying to get better. I don't know, I still think I have a lot to learn, and every day, I mean, when I'm looking at games from a betting perspective, I'm trying to take one thing out of every game that I learned and trying to be better going forward. I'm never going to say I've solved everything or going to put myself at the top. I think you just got to constantly strive in that regard.
Facts. I'm going to say it for you. He's the greatest sports bettor there is out there, okay? You can hold me to it. So I got to ask a wild question. It's the thing that makes everybody tune in and tap in. So my wild question, let me put it up.
All right.
It's a good one. It's a really good one. All right, my wild question. All right, so you are widely considered foremost the best sports betting expert among journalists in the United States of America. Just want to put that out there. How has the integration of sports betting changed the way you look at the now sports betting? Because it's causing a lot of confusion, especially like the Brandon Soares situation, players betting on betting, and then you got like regular people like me losing all their money thinking that they're going to win. So how does it work?
I mean, it's just, God, we can go a long time with this question. Great question. I just think it's kind of a shame how sports betting in America has turned out, and the big operators. I mean, now basically got monopolies from a few operators, and they want to sell you this vision of you're going to win all this money. But the truth is, as soon as you win, you log into your account, you can't bet anymore. It's limited. I know now we're getting some competition with the prediction markets. I mean, that's the big thing now. Kalshi and Poly Market, they're taking some business away. You know, when PAP got repealed and the whole nation legalized sports betting based on a state-by-state case basis in 2019. I'm sorry, I'm struggling. I really hoped it would turn out better than it has, but it's kind of a shame in a lot of regards. But I know there's people working hard, and hopefully it's a fraught industry right now. But hopefully I can just be a little piece of the puzzle to see some better times ahead.
Yeah, and I just want you to know, it may be messed up on their end, but you are the bright light that comes to sports betting. Now, trust me, I love seeing you every Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m., ABC 3340. Love seeing it, love the Vegas bettors, love the hot seats, and I just want you to know I am tuned in when it comes to the World Cup, and I just got to ask, do you think Argentina is going to three-peat?
I do. Give Messi another ring. I love it. I've been so into this World Cup. I think I've been using the same spiel to everyone. I might have told you this off camera, but I think there's like 4 or 5 teams that are really good. There's no clear favorite this year. And of those 4 or 5 teams, Argentina got the best draw. I'm not worried about any of their. Now watch me eat my words, but I'm really not worried about any of their games till the semifinals. I think every other team has another really tough game that's a contender. So get me to the semifinals. I'm always looking for value. If you watched the Birmingham Race Course Set Casino starting lineup, the start of the World Cup, I gave out Argentina, I think 12-1 or something. They're like the second favorite now, 4-1. So all we're looking for is value. That's aged well. Let's hope they're going to have a tough game in the semifinals and the finals to do it again. But I'm sticking with my team. Go!
I love Messi. I love Messi. Go Messi. Go Argentina. And I just got to ask one last time because we are SEC. What is your favorite SEC team?
Go Dogs for sure. I try to be as unbiased, and as the years have gone on, and sports betting has been a bigger part of my life and a bigger part of my financial situation, frankly, I really can't put all my allegiances aside and bet the way I see fit. But if I don't have, let's say there's a game I don't have a bet on and George is playing in it, you can bet for sure I'll be rooting for the Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. Well, with that being stated, I am dope.tv. This is Beyond the Shot with us at Keefer Sports Media. This is the one and only Case Keefer. He is the sportsman, he's the betting man, he is the Las Vegas Suns editor, and most importantly, he's the son of that Keefer. So I just want everyone to always tune in every Saturday, 10:30 a.m. The Birmingham Race Course Casino starting lineup, and tune in and tap in. That's it.
Thank you guys.
Peace. Thank y'all.
Good day, yeah.
Awesome.
Good, doesn't it?
All right.
When your brain be thinking.
No, it's the humidity. I'm telling you, I'm not used to it.
Yeah, it's hot.